Hi Stampin' Friends! Today I'm going to show you how to do the diamond fold. This is a great new fun card to make, and I'm going to show you a very easy way. Now this one is the regular diamond fold, and here we have the reverse diamond fold. Isn't that great? Look at, you can have a nice greeting and image in there, and it's just like the other style, but gives you a little bit more. To learn this folding technique, you need to have a simply scored board, which is pre-marked with the sites that I need to make my scores and folds, has a great stylus, and everything you need to make this card. And here is a pattern that I've made, and I'm going to show you how to do the scoring and the numbers that I use and why I use the numbers, because it makes it so much easier to do it this way. All right, you're going to take a piece of cardstock. You can use designer paper or regular cardstock, and it is going to be 12 inches by 4 inches, which gives you 3 cuts out of a 12 by 12 designer paper. Your score markers are at 2, 6, and 10. So you're going to take your scoring tool and you're going to go just right here for your first score. Okay, we just did our first score, and here's our pattern, and I'm going to mark this with the number 1. And the reason that you do this, like you see on my pattern, is to make it a lot easier so that you do the steps in the proper order. Now we're going to do score number 2 at the 10-inch line, and we're going to put a little 2 there. Now we're going to do scores 3 and 4, and to make this easier, I've come up with a way to make it straight from the 6-inch marker to the 6-inch end of the paper here by using just a simple piece of masking tape that will ensure that I will get my next fold done precisely. So I'm going to take from the 6-inch marker and mark this where our second score line was, and see that it's lined up properly there, and mark that with the bone folder and make sure that this gives me a nice crisp score. And that is number 3. And then you're going to take it on the other side and do the exact same marking where that little line that you did was score number 1 goes right to the edge, and you have a nice point up at the 6-inch score mark. All right, we just did fold 3 and 4, and now I'm going to mark that. Here is 3, here is 4, and I'm going to turn my paper around. All right, and now we're going to do 5 and 6. Use your bone folder, make that nice and crisp, and you can see that we've got our tape under there, under the line here, which means it should come out very precise. And we're going to write 5 and 6. Now we're going to go to the 8-inch mark and score right like that. And if you've got this done correctly, you'll go right in the middle. And then we're going to take the 4-inch and score again. And again, we're right in the middle. And another little handy hint is, if you use the wider end of the stylus, the bigger ball than the shorter end, you'll have less of a chance of running through and tearing your designer paper. Now that we put our score at the 8 and the 4, I'm going to mark 7 and 8. All right, so on the pattern, we have a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Those are our first steps, and then you turn the cardstock around. We did 5 and 6, and then 7 and 8. And those are the numbers of steps that you need to do to create the pattern. All right, now we have all these numbered score lines, and I'm going to show you how to do the folding. And you're going to take these flaps 1 and 2 and fold them in, and then you're going to take these score lines, and this gets a little tricky, so be patient, but it will come out. And you see how easy that was? That's because one of my customers came up with putting this line down the middle and made it so much easier for everybody. So I'm going to share that technique, that little tip with you. And we're going to fold this to a point, and there we go, diamond fold. This is the regular diamond fold, and this is the reverse diamond fold. And this is your pattern. All right, now let's make a card. We're going to take our 12 by 4 designer paper, and we're going to keep our pattern handy so that it shows the steps that we need to do in order to achieve the diamond fold. Now, wasn't that easy to do? Now we've got this folded, and we can decide whether we're going to do the regular diamond fold or the reverse diamond fold, where we can get more creative and put in more embellishments on the inside as well as the outside. It's up to you whichever side you want to use. Now our card is ready for embellishments, and this is the regular diamond fold, which you can embellish any way you like with a flower and a little saying. And this is the reverse diamond fold, where you can embellish on the inside and make it to suit any occasion that you need the card for, and then embellish it all you want on the outside. Make it nice and cheery. The Stampin' Up! Simply Scored is so easy to use with a really nice stylus that fits in your hand, and it comes with these markers that make your scoring really easy. I like that I can use the Simply Scored for many different projects, and it helps me keep my lines straight. It's got storage in it so that I don't lose any of my markers, and my stylus fits right in the bottom, so I'm ready to go. And if you have questions about these two cards or this product, feel free to email me. You can reach me at chris@ladyinink.com or visit my website, ladyinink.com. For club information, if you'd like to learn how to make these projects, I have a blog on my website and also a couple other videos giving easy ideas and directions on how to do a shaker card, as well as using the rosette die, and when you want to use a thinner strip of designer paper and not waste a lot of paper. And be sure to watch for upcoming videos on more techniques. Thanks, and have a great day.